and present yourself that you can be able to help this government excel. So if there's any shortcoming, if there's any negative to what I'm saying here, then I showed you very soon, you see what will happen to him. Because we're substituting. It's as simple as that.
Another area of concern is the economy. Of course, those managing the economy, the Minister of Budget and National Planning is the lawyer. And so many persons have said, yes, the Finance Minister, Kemi Adoshu, is good, but he's not experienced enough. And the economy is quite vital, strategic, considering the fact that we are in recession. Do you think those managing the economy have done so well?
They are trying their best. And I've said it before.
But is their best enough?
It's not enough yet. You see, I've told you from the beginning of this our interactive. The expectation of Nigeria is very, very high in this administration. Why? Because of Muhammadu Buhari.
And maybe the promises he made while campaigning.
Yes, I've said it before. So now, the people to support him, to help him, they may not be as vigilant as President Muhammadu Buhari. But all I know is that we're watching. And we're going to second year. And I've said it before, within a very short period of time, whoever, was caught wanting or unable to deliver, definitely he'll be substituted. So Nigerians should be patient with this government, pray for this government. The God should give Muhammadu Buhari health and pleasure of insight to deliver. So all these people that try, if you put that word sabotage among the cabinet of people, they will be expunged out. None of them is elected. So as far as you are not elected or have been appointed, you can be fired now, or you can be substituted now. So we want somebody that can come and do better than you. So if you have given opportunity to this administration, thank God, against the way and manner you come to this period cabinet system. So, but I believe with what's obtainable now, what will happen in the next 1 or 2 years in office is going to be better from what we've started before. Why? Because we have so many experience, we have so many shortcomings, we have had so many public outcry. You understand, Muhammadu Buhari, he has the listening ear. So we want a better governance. So definitely there must be substitution.
Okay, we take a short break now. When we Kaza Rising and Honorable Ibrahim Bello Ringanchukwu, a legal practitioner, was a member of the House of Representatives in the 7th Assembly, and he's looking at the performances of members of the Federal Cabinet and trying to do a review. Of course, let's go into other issues now related to the Cabinet. You mentioned earlier that the party appear not to have played a dominant and prominent role in selection of members of this cabinet. Would you want the president, you said he's a listening president, to bring in the party more, allow party influence to bear more in choice of members of the cabinet in future?
Oh, yeah, you see, I'm so happy that within the 2 years now, as we're now, looking at, there are so many challenges I've said before. That will now change the whole of our kind of driven, mechanism. Because not any person who has been opportunity to be even a councillor, state of assembly, chairman, senate, or even the president, that you want by doing our own time to give our enormous contribution for integration. You want by the time you're no more on set to leave a very good legacy that people will be happy of your kind of leadership. So I believe Muhammadu Buhari will do everything possible now. Even now we have to come along with the party. But the thing is that, as I've said before, some political intrigue cannot just be so apparent. You understand? It will be because our party, APC, is so dynamic. And I've said before, this is the first time in Nigerian political history where we have heavy, almost most of the political gladiators we have in this country are all in APC. To the extent that now, I'm not here to say that we don't ever have an opposition, but did you feel any opposition in this country today? The party is so enormous. The party is so strong. Almost 80% of Nigerian political gladiators are all in APC now.
Just like what happened with the PDP, it appears that the opposition is within the APC itself.
So now, even before some of the gladiators came in to join us with the APC, coupled with the fact of the way we march, because of individualism, individual interest, we have a lot of issues now within us. But against all the odds, Nigerians love APC. Nigerians are voting for APC. Against all the odds. So what we're trying to do now is, as you have said, we're trying on our second part.
Well, when you say Nigeria, okay,
put things right, better than what's obtained before, because there's a high expectation of Nigerians with the APC leadership. So we want to make sure that Nigerians are happy with us.
When you say Nigerians love APC, what do you mean by that?
Yes, because they voted for us. Whenever there's any political election in these states now, we found out the APC, we won, we go victoriously. So this tells that Nigerians love APC. If Nigeria doesn't love APC, there's no can go and win so many states against all the feuds we have internally. So that's why I, in my own perspective, my own belief, that Nigerians love APC politically. you're not popular, that's not how you can win. There's no magic. People doesn't like you. You have money, they'll eat your money and they'll fail you. But we don't show money. People, the PDP people accuse us of bot buying and what have you. You understand that? But it doesn't stand because there's no justification.
It was not just the PDP. The media observers, foreign observers also spoke of vote buying.
Do we have culprits? Is there any justification? Some weeks ago I was here.
Those are arrested by the security agencies.
Every Nigerian has the right to express his own opinion, whether there's vote buying or bad snatching. Everyone can make an answer. But the thing is that the election was done free and fair, and we won victoriously. So what are you talking about? Look, even if PDP won, we the APC will still go and say they use money in buying votes. It's a normal terrain in Nigerian politics. He who won, the person that lose will start challenging, no matter how, unless if I know that he cannot challenge again. So we are used to that kind of politicking, and at the same time now, I know Nigerians love APC, but the thing is that we, the APC, were trying to put our house in order.
I think it would be better if you say some Nigerians love APC.
I can't not sit down here and say everybody loves APC. It's an understatement. It's not fair to all Nigerians. We have how many political parties? Everybody has the right to his own political party.
But you made a strong point that the fact that I have won some recent elections shows the level of your popularity.
It's justifiable.
Those PDP people will disagree with you, but let's leave it at that.
Yes.
Now, there's this issue, this divide over whether the cabinet should be filled by party men or technocrats. It's always an issue anytime there are openings in the federal cabinet. And we mentioned it here, some APC members are not quite happy with the president in terms of picking party members into the cabinet. If the president is to alter his cabinet, appoint some fresh hands, will you want him to choose and take a look at some APC members, or should he continue with bureaucrats and technocrats?
This is a very simple thing. You see, President Muhammadu Buhari's hand is very, very tight. Remember, even the audience will remember that I've said it. This is the first time in Nigerian political history where we have almost 4 or 5 political parties merged into one. There's so many interests.
So if he's to look at the party, which interest is he going to look at? Is it the ACN interest, the previous CPC, ANPP, or the new PDP?
We know we're all Nigerians. And at the same time, my president, everyone will know that he's a just person. He's trying at all times to make that he's a nationalist, if you can put it that way. So if you try to bring this kind of illustration you're talking about, you look at there's so many people that are not even from the APC, and they're holding a lot of positions. While some APC stakeholders are grumbling somewhere. So we want an issue of national interest. We want patriotism. We want commitment. We want people that can sacrifice and save this country from drowning politically. So now, if you want to now say that you must bring somebody from APC who is not fit and proper, now, in my own perspective, I believe, I will not agree with that. I want, if you want to bring somebody from APC, bring somebody who can deliver, bring a fit and proper person, bring somebody who can be able to dance according to the music of the administration. So, but now, Buhari's hand is very tight, and there is a lot of expectation, too. Thirdly, no matter what he did, because of these 4 political parties' interests against one particular person, so whatever you do, some people now would appreciate it. But that's how we move. But that's why I've said it. I'm happy. We were 2 years in office. We noticed a lot of shortcomings, grumblings. So we have to go back to the drawing board now and put things in order before we lose confidence of Nigerians. So since we know Nigerians love APC, they are voting us in almost every state. So now it's left for us to sit down now and put things in order. Otherwise, we know Nigerians, and we don't want to have any problem in Nigeria. We're happy.
Time is no longer on your side.
Yes, but by God's will, we're going to deliver. With prayers, commitment, you understand that I believe everything is going to be all right.
Okay, Ibrahim Bello Ringanchukun has spoken as a party man, APC member. He's very much convinced that the cabinet, though needs some shake-up, is still headed towards the right direction, and at the appropriate time, yes, the president will indeed do some surgical operation if he thinks so. Of course, that's the end of the program for today. Maybe subsequently we'll give you a review of the performance of the federal cabinet from a PDP perspective. But we must say thank you to our guest, Ibrahim Rangichukwu.
Pleasure's fine.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Amechi, and we'll be here on Thursday with another edition. Have a good evening.